Hello everyone, welcome back to your channel The Guardian Sir. In today's video, we're going to discuss what is basically the course objective. So the course objective is that it enables us at the end of the course, each of us become eligible to make production ready chatbots and agents. Let me give you an example. Suppose you go to Amazon website, okay. So very often you first interact with the AI assistant, okay, that will answer your queries, right? So at the end of the course, we want each of us to become that level that we are able to make such production ready chatbot or AI agents, right? So to achieve this, we gonna to be going following a step by step process. Okay, in each step, we will be reaching close to that goal. Okay, so first we will be going through like I will be setting up each of us foundation. That is, what is the difference between AI as machine learning, deep learning, and generative AI? Like, why it was why specialization of AI needed to be done? Why it was needed to move from AI to machine learning? How we moved from machine learning to deep learning? What was the weak point in machine learning that it couldn't solve? So we moved to deep learning. What extra flavor that generative AI brings on the deep learning? Getting in every layer some improvement has been done. Okay, in every layer something was missing. That next layer came, solved that problem, and increased the growth. That is what we are doing, right? We are growing in these stages, following each step by step. Okay, so in the second part we will be studying like what is the this deep learning and artificial neural network. Okay, then how generative AI actually works. Okay, we will be getting deep dive into like how the what is the concept, how like we are typing text. Suppose you go to the chat gpt, you type something, right? What is the computer, how that gets converted into token. Okay, how that relationship between the vectors is done, all that we'll be seeing here. Okay, now understanding the foundation models. Okay, like we are not going to build a agent or a model from scratch. We are going to fine tune some models that are available already in the market. Yes sir. Now there is Amazon Bedrock. Okay, this is going to be a mall, okay, from where we will be getting our foundation models. Okay, don't need to be panic. Step by step, each step will make us more clear. Okay, then we will be setting up AWS account. Okay, because to access those foundation models. Okay, so that will be done, and we'll be exploring like what all different available options are there in the Amazon Bedrock. As I said, Amazon Bedrock is a mall where we are getting multiple models. So what model we want to use, checking the prices, like what we want to do, what is our objective. Okay, according to our use case, we will be getting using different models, checking the prices and all that. We will be checking it. Okay, and we'll be setting up GitHub because we want that each of us should track like what we are learning, right? Which can later be showcased, and as well as we can do it for revision, right? So that will be doing. Okay, this complete course that we are following, this is complete course that we are building the chatbots and all everything, we will be pushing it into the GitHub. Okay, now once this is done, foundation part, like we are clear of all these things. Okay, then the real coding part will start, step by step building everything. Okay, like in stage 0, first we will be learning how to connect through LLMs. Okay, I will also telling you like what is LLM, everything step by step, how to connect through that models which are already available. Okay, now what is prompt templates, we will be understanding. Okay, like how to format the prompt, system prompt and the user prompt. Okay, then manual memory, how memory will happen. Like in this stage what it will be happening, like every session will be independent. Okay, model won't be able to remember like what you said in your previous conversation. So how we will be improving it using manual memory. Then how we will be coming to langchain. Okay, no need to maintain manual memory, this langchain will automatically handling that. Then we will be moving to langgraph. We will see that why we are moving from langchain to langgraph. Okay, then we will be having the check pointer memory. Okay, then we will be mixing that prompt memory. Okay, prompt means basically there are two things. Okay, this model is kind of a kid. Okay, this model needs to be told like how it needs to behave. For that there is system prompt. Okay, system prompt, user prompt. Okay, accordingly there are can be different prompts. Like we can also send like summary, like we will see like how through prompt template we are achieving those different things. Okay, now like trimmed memory is there. Okay, then in trimmed memory actually what, suppose we maintain the history. Okay, suppose array of messages, there a time will come when that array of messages will become very much long. Okay, so how, like remembering the important thing, how trimming. Now while trimming you will lose some important data, so for that LangGraph summary memory will be needed, right? Like suppose last four messages or older than last four messages, what you want to do, we will be sending to LLM, get it summarized and fix it. Okay, so that we don't lose open some data, because here we will be losing some data. Then we will be doing it persistence, that is saving the history in the database, so that when again user starts the session, it can be referenced from that memory. Okay, now here everything will be happening through direct search. Okay, here the model is not able to understand kind of relationships. Okay, kind of not able to understand the relationship. Okay, so semantic means, you know what semantic means, meaning, meaningfully answering. One is just according to the word giving answer, another is semantic, like finding what can be the closest answer to this. Okay, so, and suppose there is a in my database I have stored three things. Okay, suppose like I like Java, I am a full stack developer, I like dancing. Okay, now suppose again you ask to the model like what I like. So among all those three know that are memories already present, all these three that are present, it will kind of do a relationship. Okay, okay. So how it's done, we'll deep dive into that. So a relationship will be built, and the one which is closest to it, like what I asked, what I like. So there I had a sentence, I like dancing. So that is the closest. So both will be mapped, and the closest answer will be returned as the final output. Okay. So that is there. Then we'll be building RAG. Okay, RAG or augmented generation. Like this is like kind of would be solving generic problem. What if I want a chat bot? Like in this, what I'm telling you, what you're going to build is uh, uh, I'm giving you intuition. Suppose take there will be a common document. Okay, where we will be maintaining everything. This thing like how step by step we have learned. Okay, so document will be there in which there will be all the different stages what we learned in each stages. Okay, suppose that is chatbot.md file that has everything, like what stages needs to be followed to Gen AI, learn Gen AI, in each stage what we are learning. Suppose that document is there, so we will build a chatbot. Okay, that will kind of use that uh, means document. Okay, chatbot.md, and according to that it will answer. Suppose now you will ask directly through the chatbot like what is, like what are the different stages we need to follow learn to learn Gen AI. Okay, it will answer you that directly. What is do we gonna to learn in this stage? Accordingly it will answer, right? So this will be achieving in rack. Then there can be a different tools that will be learning. Okay, like there can be a weather API, everything. So we how using tooling, like we're gonna to call that, we're gonna to see. Like there can be agents. Okay, like what here it is happening is it's just kind of doing content generation. This chatbot is kind of doing content generation. Let me give you a use case. Suppose based on your data, if I want to enable model to do something, suppose I am giving my prompt to suppose my chatbot. Okay, like this is Ankit Dubey, and this is in here living in Chennai. He's working this, he's doing this. Okay, so there what that agent will do, he will uh, extract that information, like what I'm talking. It will extract the important things, and it kind of save in DB automatically, or fill some fields automatically in DB. No human intervention would be needed there. Okay, so that agents will be building their multi-agent system, how different agents will be interacting with each other to make the complete system, that will be understanding. At the end of this, we will be reaching to the production architecture. So this is the complete stage. I know it may be sounding overwhelming or very much, but step by step, each thing will be clearing. Okay, I just wanted to give a overview in this video, like what step by step we're gonna to follow. Okay, so that everybody has that clarity, like what and how we're gonna to achieve. Okay, so this is all in this video. I'll be meeting in the next video. Hadi and signing off.